Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard and welcome to Cosmic Tarot. So this is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn. So this is one of my big three. My moon is in Capricorn. So I know this is going to be probably a reading that I will relate to. So I'll try not to get emotional since it's my moon sign, but it's a Capricorn moon, so I ain't that emotional. How are you guys doing? Good to hear it. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to do some oracle cards first, just to set the tone. Let's see what's going to come out. All right, thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Ooh. We got marrying for money. I don't know why I just laughed. Actually, I do know why I laughed. Marrying for money. So you could be someone, Capricorn, who necessarily married for money, but you could have married for advantage. You could have married for a softer life. You could have married for, I'm hearing like financial stability, economic stability, more stability. You are probably already good, but like you are someone who is very, you like to be in affluent areas, affluent lifestyles. You know, you're probably someone who's really good with money or really bad with money. So you need to marry for money, or you need to make sure your assets are taken care of. I'm going to reshuffle that one because one of them I was like, okay, but the other one I wasn't getting a good vibe on because it just didn't feel right. Ooh, happiness hater. So you have someone here who could be hating on you because of your happiness, or you could like be hating on someone because they're happy. So I hope you're not hating on someone because they're doing well. I hope that's not you, and I hope someone's not hating on you. But there's some. Let's see what's going on. There could be somebody mad. Ooh, bad karma. Damn, Capricorn. Yikes. So let's see what this is all about, Capricorn. All right, what deck I want to use? Let's use the... I haven't used this deck in a while. You know what? We're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot. You a bad witch. So, yeah, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Marrying for money, happiness hater, bad karma. Okay, it's almost like, okay, if you married somebody or you forced into a decision, you may regret it here. This person could regret whatever decisions. Someone didn't think something through. The other person didn't think something all the way through. All that glitters isn't gold and the grass isn't always greener. So just like be careful. If you, let's say you married someone or you're with someone or you're in a relationship because of an economic or some type of convenience over actual true love, you may be coming off as happy or, you know, all this stuff. But I feel like, the Tower and the Two of Swords here. So decisions are, yeah. Anyway, you could have made a decision here where you did something for a financial advantage. And right now you seem happy, but like it could lead to some bad karma, or regardless, who's ever being a hater, you need to stop because you're going to attract bad karma to you. So be careful what you wish on others, because if you wish bad things on other people, then chances are it's going to deflect back to you. Like, don't worry about anyone else's, punishment. Worry about manifesting your truth, your justice. Like, I hope this ain't who I think it is, because I want to let this person know, because this is a Capricorn. If you're watching this, I don't have nothing ill towards you or anything like that. We had our moment. We had our peace. We said what we said. I love you. But I'm just going to love you from afar for now. I need to just think some things through. If this is the Capricorn that I'm thinking about in my life. If it's not, then maybe you gotta tell this to a Capricorn in your life, or maybe you the Capricorn, you gotta tell it to somebody in your life. It may be best for you to just love somebody from afar instead of trying to, like, you know, sometimes they say time heals all wounds. Some people are very slow to forgive. Some people are very slow to, like, and I'm one of those people because I love so intense and I love so hard. So when people, like, I'm a Pisces sun and a Capricorn moon. So when you really, like, play with my intelligence and my emotions, I will, like, definitely shut down. Yeah, we got the Emperor here in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Someone's feeling defeated about a missed opportunity, or someone is not wanting to reconnect because of pride and ego, and they feel like they're out of control, or they feel like they're not in control of a situation here. This person, you or this person, yeah, codependency here. Whoever you are not talking to, Capricorn, or whoever is not talking to you, I feel like the time apart is going to bring in some much needed healing here. We have these three cards. We have the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it could have been a situation where, like, you know, you could have wanted to reach out to someone and this person is just not in the mindset to really be there for you, or they feel like you need to, I don't know. What I'm also seeing is Capricorn, you know, you guys are like the hard worker, right? The zodiac sign that's all about work. What I'm seeing is a slacker right here. So in the past, you may have been slacking and you haven't been focused on investing in emotional things here. You could have, like, I feel like you could feel connected with the Nine of Cups here in reverse, or Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, like, I feel like almost like your sense of self is maybe a little too attached to material things, with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Emperor. Gosh, you could be feeling very, like, codependent in some energy here, tied to something. Let's keep going. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what's going on. What's your name? Capricorn. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles. So very much an earth sign you are. This is about some type of financial stability and resources. And what I'm seeing is there's something you may not have been passionate about and you didn't move forward to it, but you keep, it's like you're trying to force like a relationship to work, but it doesn't want to work out because the person doesn't want to, like, these people aren't even looking at each other. With the, I guess they kind of look like they're looking at each other from the reverse end from you. But on my end, they're not looking at each other from my side. Alright. So, I feel like you definitely are not seeing eye to eye with somebody here. And this person does not even want to entertain. I don't know, this person could be very inner feelings about a situation that occurred between the two of you. And this person is just not ready to reach out. This could be anybody in your life, really. What's this card? It wants to jump out. So you have something to say. Your intuition will know. Intuitively, I think you know what's going on here. You know, don't play stupid. The other person, you can't play stupid. You know what's going on. And I feel like you need to kind of just... The High Priestess could be someone... This could be the karma. The bad karma is having to look from afar, having to watch from afar. Remote viewing here. Someone could be using remote viewing on you. You could be using remote viewing subconsciously, maybe just not understanding. Astral traveling, all kinds of shit. Fucking knows. You do. Bad karma, though. What is this all about? Listen to your intuition, Capricorn, and don't Don't let fear stop you. If you just marrying for money is wild, because to me it seems like you have turned love into something to be monetary or like a transaction. And love is a free energy exchange between, love is just connection, right? And there's a, I don't know. I don't want to say there's a not pure connection here, but it's a. I don't want to say you're weak or someone is weak in the situation, but like there's an energy around someone not stepping up and doing what needs to be done to make something right, and like a codependent a codependent energy as well. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing here. There could have been I'm seeing there could have been some type of action, some type of interaction what you had with a person here. You may have had a message here and it's like you kind of wanted to come in. There was a mistake that had been made and you may have maybe made a mistake. And when you made a mistake, you kind of saw that as a victory for yourself in a way, like almost like something was done to you, and it's like you like really relished in playing the victim, like you really like maximized like that victimhood. You could have been, okay, let's say like, okay, someone who's like been laid off from their job, right? So you've been laid off for your job, and instead of like, worrying about like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do, it's like, oh, I don't have a job. Like I can use this to like, lean on my significant other or my parents or the government. And it's like, you were very quick to like act on that with this Knight of Wands energy here or something like that where, never waste a good tragedy, as Otto Hightower once said. I feel like you definitely, losing is the new winning. You found a way to turn some negative thing into what was really a positive thing. You saw it as a negative thing or something like that. And in the present here, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Lovers. So I feel like you may be feeling like there's this call to really disconnect from the material world. And I think you need to follow that, because the Lovers here, to me, I feel like this is more like your soul trying to realign with its true self here and get you to see your codependent ways, or maybe ways where you may not even feel like you're codependent, because you could be someone who sees yourself as very like hyper independent with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It could be hyper independence as well. And it's like you need to lean on other people in the universe and not act like you have everything figured out. But also, I think I'm leaning more towards the first scenario. This could be for just a few people who falls for that one. The Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse lets me know that you may have offered someone some type of exchange and they did not accept it. It was kind of like you're going to feel like it's like you're reaching out to someone who doesn't want to be bothered. Like this is someone who is just like, they're not interested in mending this relationship right now. And I think that could be part of the bad karma. It could be a situation where I couldn't even tell you. It could be a situation where there's no true healing going on, because I feel like the people involved don't see eye to eye, and they don't. I feel like you may be in a place or like now you want to work on it, but the other person is like not there yet for whatever reason. This could be like someone that felt really hurt and they don't feel like you are acknowledging what they need you to acknowledge, or you could feel the same way about them. We often, things are mirrors, so the way you feel in a situation is how another person feels. Like they could feel both the exact same way, so it could be something like that. And the High Priestess here in the Six of Cups, I feel like this is a soul connection. Like this is a very deep connection with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. This could be someone who you have dealt with in past lives. This could be someone that you are in a family with. Like, this could be a familiar soul that you recognize in this life. And I think the bad karma could be that maybe you just don't get on in this lifetime, and maybe the next time you have to work this out in another lifetime, or maybe they'll heal itself in this lifetime. I don't freaking know. Let's keep going. This is interesting, Capricorn. Chariot in reverse. Ooh, someone could have been publicly shamed or felt publicly embarrassed, or Four of Cups in reverse. So, gosh, obsessions. Completely, like, you could be really spiraling, or someone could be really spiraling over a situation here. The Chariot in reverse, it feels, the Six of Wands and the Chariot in reverse. Which to me, I feel like some delusion going on. Someone could be a little delusional. You could have distorted thinking, or you could have a negative perception of what's going on around you. The Chariot here in reverse, Four of Cups, the Four of Swords in reverse. So your stability is crumbling. The Force is about stability and structure and security. I feel like you are having a lot of some things have been really hard for you lately. You're losing a lot of sleep over this. But the thing is, I feel like subconsciously, this is all part of like your assigned journey. And it's like you've been trying to run from what you have been called here to do. And as a result of this like selfish behavior of yours, you've accumulated some bad karma. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the cards. And I'm just guesstimating here. Or someone you are attached to. Trying to take the easy way out. Trying to deceive yourself. I feel like Capricorn, you need to have a long, honest conversation with yourself and really stop trying to like trick yourself into believing your own bullshit. That's what I'm kind of getting at here. Because everything from the past up to like the near future is reading, but this last line here, this High Priestess and the Six of Cups, I feel like you're about to experience something here that is going to come like a hard stop reset. Let me yeah, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you could be experiencing a big financial loss. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So your sense of security could be tested here. It's so funny though, because like in the center, we do have the lovers here. So there's a divine union. So it's almost like this is a part of the journey. So you feel like you're not on the right path, but you are. Like you are on the right path. And this path was to teach you this lesson about being overly materialistic. I feel like you're learning to return to what you really are here for, and that's to get closer to your soul family and your tribe and your group, and really learn how to the high priestess sees through the veil, right, or whatever that blanket is in the background. So like your eyes are going to open up soon, and it's like you are you're purging all of your bad karma. And the happiness hater, do I need to say who the happiness hater is? Yeah, it's you. You could be hating on someone's happiness. And I think, put it like this, right? You married for money, your other friend married for love. Money dries up. The stability, the financial security runs dry. Now you're sitting with a dusty crusty that you don't even really like. At least the other person, they broke, but they still like each other. Now you mad at them because they ain't got two nickels to rub together, but they look cute. They like each other. And you was willing to put up with all kinds of kerfuffle and fuckery for lobsters and steaks. Now ain't no more lobsters and steak. Now you eat tilapia and mackerel. And you don't like them. So that's bad karma that you've accumulated. It's heartbreaking. It's soul crushing. But it was a part of the journey. It was a part of this journey that you came here for. Like you came here to go through this struggle. So I know it's like, why the hell would you do that? But because you wanted to learn this experience of what is it like is material, security better than, I don't know, true love or whatever bullshit. Ten of Swords. Yeah. You came here and you learned your lesson of pain. It's painful. It's a betrayal. You feel like you've betrayed. In some ways, you know what? In some ways, the redirect is because you did kind of go off course a little bit. Just you may have overindulged in it, or it's not even like you overindulge. That could be part of it too. It's just like you're purging yourself of the bad karma. Excuse me. And how do you purge yourself by the bad karma? Is by taking accountability for your actions, for taking accountability for the things that you've done. These 10 swords that are in your back, these are the swords that you put in your own back when you weren't paying attention to your intuition, when you weren't listening to the guides, when you were being disobedient, as you want to put it. I don't know what you did. It's like, it's like you try to play the game with cheat codes, and now the game is all glitchy, right? And it's all patchy, and it keeps fucking up. So now we got to restart the game. We got to restart the game because and you got to, this time, don't put any fucking cheat codes in. Just play the fucking game. That's all, Capricorn. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to stay too long on y'all reading because I think this is good enough. Y'all energy is weird right now to me. For real. So I'm going to leave it right here for you all. I wish y'all wealth, love, and abundance. And take care of that shit, Capricorn. Peace. Bye.